Alrighty, welcome back here. Whatever. Wait, I just forgot. Just remembered that I forgot to put the plushies. There we go. Now we're good to go. 99%. In the shadow of distance. Oops. Speak with Sebastian in Undercroft. Right, we just have a little bit left to finish Gryffindor, and we can start Slytherin. We have plenty of time.
Rebellion.
Sebastian.
My uncle. Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Rebellion.
I'm sure you know,
I
Sebastian.
wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What crest are you sending to Anne?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantments, and I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
Very well. Let me know what you're
I
planning.
shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Okay. Let's go take care of our beasties. What level am I? Need to find that page. Over level 40, I could check the vendor. Still 39. Well, we don't really need it that much, but it'd be cool to get some level 40 here. I actually have stuff. This is level 40.
Rebellion.
What's that?
Revelio.
Dude, what are those?
Revelio.
Where'd they come from? There's one buff skin that's funky. Oh. Okay.
Deke thinks you've made marvelous improvements here.
Yeah, dude.
Revelio. Revelio.
There's one dodo. No, he's not eating.
Revelio.
The first was still fine. Stop it! Oh, but for food they're gonna stop right away. This goes. It's almost not fair. Why don't they really use the feeder? There, but they barely use it.
Revelio.
Who paid for that one? How adorable it is. Yeah, cute. Yeah. We're still waiting on the owl. Request available? Or in the Shadow of Hope, just as I said it.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
I wanna do something before we go home. These gloves. Actually, no. Okay. Oh. Okay, this thing is moving. I was kind of like, why can't I control the camera? I have just put him in the object. Didn't they think that people would have already placed like some stuff in this room? Decorated it? You ought to have it, yes. Oh, see, I kind of just want to fill the space a bit. I could have changed it. So it doesn't look so bad. To Feldcroft. We'll find this one page. However, first I want to get to level 40 just so we can pick a larger rebellion range. In the shadow. Oh. Oops.
It's like a place right out of a Storvelio.
Just because that's
Nice
random.
to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by?
Revelio.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
More complicated than we
So we
thought.
have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Which uncle reports to the
Do you
ministry?
think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Very well.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl.
Do it. No.
See you soon.
Revelio.
I think this would give me XP. Nope. We need to be in the corner.
Sebastian has gone too far. You saw what lies in the catacomb. I cannot stay here.
Wait, Anne, please.
Ominous. He was willing to put the whole hamlet and himself in danger on the chance that some old relic could help to heal me. I'm sorry, Ominous. Make sure he's all right, will you?
I'm glad you're here.
I received your owl. Where's Sebastian?
Inside the catacomb. Frankly, I was surprised you weren't with him.
Ominous,
Stop. You swore you wouldn't let Sebastian take this one step further. Yet here we are.
It's my fault. I was wrong. I thought he'd stop.
I should have stopped him before. Sebastian's in real trouble now. I'm going back into the catacomb to find him. Anne's right. He and the entire hamlet are in danger. The place is crawling with Inferi.
Inferi? What are you talking about?
You'll see. We need to hurry. Sebastian must not be in his right mind.
Revelio. Last time we were here, this place was crawling with spiders.
We're about to face worse. Let's find Sebastian quickly.
Where was Sebastian when you and Anne found him?
Just ahead, in the great room. There weren't this many Inferi before.
And there's no sign of Sebastian.
I need to hit the freaking plank window.
Hold on a moment. I was so worried about Sebastian, I didn't even realize. Anne's gone to get Solomon. When she first saw the Inferi, she thought Sebastian was being attacked. But then he showed her the relic and said he'd learned how to use it.
The carvings on the relic were Inferi, and Sebastian somehow created them.
Not exactly. He's controlling them. This is powerful dark magic. Creating Inferi is incredibly difficult, but controlling them... As Anne and I frantically barricaded the Inferi to keep them from escaping, Sebastian kept mumbling about healing Anne. When Anne said she couldn't stay here, I didn't realize what she meant.
Solomon threatened to go to the headmaster if he heard of Sebastian dealing with dark magic.
I need to get to Hogwarts. I must get to Professor Black first. Twist the story a bit, make him think it's a family fight. I'll be back as soon as I can. See if you can talk some sense into Sebastian. Be careful.
What is here before? I missed it.
There's Sebastian. Confringo. Revelio.
Isn't this incredible?
No.
I
Sebastian.
told you, the relic is the answer. I've been trying to reverse the dark magic that injured Anne, but this will allow me to control it. Just as I can control the Inferi.
Control? I had to fight Inferi all the way.
What have the two of you done? Accio relic!
The relic! You'll pay for this!
I'm ending this now!
Relic. Save Anne.
Bombarda. Incendio.
I am protecting you, you foolish boy!
Confringo.
Glacius!
Mr. Sallow, stop!
How dare you! You're no friend to my nephew!
He got destroyed.
She cannot be healed, Sebastian! You must stop!
I won't let her suffer! Avada Kedavra!
He killed him. So you can't prevent it. Wait, he has a one-handed team. So you can't prevent it.
You've made your choice.
Oh, Anne. What have you done? I must get out of here.
I can't let him leave. Sebastian, wait! Revelio. Stop, Sebastian! Hold on! Here. Wingardium Leviosa.
Can you leave before he dies?
Revelio.
What is it?
Why wouldn't you stop? I was calling after you.
Anne won't survive this. She's withering away, inside and out. Solomon's never been there for us, not really. He gave up on Anne. I'll never give up on her. You saw him, didn't you? He was going to ruin her life. He attacked us. I had to use the killing curse. You know I did. If I hadn't known how to cast it.
No, it's not that.
You went too far, Sebastian.
I can't think right now. I need to leave. I can't stay here. I need to find Ominous.
Sebastian.
Please, I'm not myself right now. Let's meet later at the Undercroft, all right?
Revelio.
No more quests. Will that be enough to level up? Guess not.
Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda. Incendio. Revelio. Cursed fiends. Revelio.
Well, let's go back to the Undercroft. Hold on. We have all the Hogwarts pages, so it's not the Revelio page. Not that much. So what could it be? It's not outdoors. It's more in the astronomy wing. So we're either looking for some for those goblets that really gotta light up, one of those statues you need to lift up, or sort of rebellion. I don't know, I might be able to find it.
Rebellion.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that scriptorium. Never again.
Almost.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Rebellion.
There's a chest over there. But that's no page. No way that I've missed it. It's only open.
Rebellion.
What could it be?
Rebellion.
How you handled Ranrock.
Thank you.
Rebellion. Confringo. Rebellion.
I'm truly sorry. I didn't.
Rebellion. Confringo.
What did fake in cage?
Rebellion.
Sup, Sebastian.
Rebellion. Levioso. Revelio.
If I must go through the whole place again, I don't understand where I'm missing what I'm missing. I reckon it will show up in Revelio.
Revelio.
If it's a goblet or a statue, it should show up.
Confringo. Sendo. Revelio. Sendo.
I mean, Sebastian, okay. I'll try finishing this run.
Confringo.
Go back to him.
Revelio.
No idea where this is hiding, however.
Revelio. Revelio.
Literally check the whole place. A couple of times. I have no idea why I'm missing it. In the other grove, maybe? Is it possible?
Revelio.
It's good to see you. Always a bit busy in the castle.
Revelio. Lumos.
The thing if I check the locations, the problem would be that I've already done all of them once, so
Revelio.
I can't try finding the one that's not similar.
She's devastated. She just buried your uncle alone.
I did it for her.
Sebastian,
Confringo.
Anne can't bear the thought of turning you in, but
What? Turn me in? She saw what happened.
I'll give you some time to think, Sebastian.
Turn me in?
Sebastian.
Did you hear that? You saw what happened. I never wanted to hurt my uncle.
I know.
I can't believe he's gone. How did things go so wrong? I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to... Oh, Anne, I was only trying to help. I can't leave now. Anne needs me more than ever. You understand. You can talk to Ominous. Make him understand. He listens to you. I need to be with Anne.
Sure.
Don't worry, Sebastian. I shall speak with Ominous.
Thank you. You're a good friend, truly. No matter what happens from here,
Revelio.
I'm glad we met.
Speak with Ominous. What's ominous?
Ominous.
What a mess. I can't believe it. After I last saw you, I went straight to Hogwarts. Before I had time to talk to Black, I heard from Anne. I rushed to Feldcroft and found her with Solomon's body. She was beside herself with grief. Part of her wants Sebastian to face the consequences, another part can't bear the thought of it. I don't want to lose Sebastian, but I don't think we have a choice.
We'll turn him in on the evil playthrough.
We do have a choice. What good will it do to turn him in now? He clearly regrets everything. He's not going to do anything like this again.
We've both heard that before.
But we also need to think about Anne. She's lost her health, now she's lost her uncle. Do you really want to take her brother away from her too?
I understand what you're saying. Perhaps you're right. As much as I believe that Sebastian should pay for his actions, we'd only be punishing Anne as well. I hope we're doing the right thing. I'll talk to Anne. If it comes from me, she'll agree with this decision.
Thank you, Ominous. You're a good friend.
Whatever lies ahead, we must face it together. That I know.
Revelio.
Yes? Oh. He didn't count as a quest. But there's supposed to be one more. So, should we go to this one? I still have no idea what the heck this could be. Let's try something else.
I have thoughts about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Great Hall? Wait. Oh, it's special. I'm on my way to meet you the Undercroft. Is that about what we told him that Rootwood cursed hand? It would have been cool if it actually interfered with the event.
Revelio.
There he is.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your L. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne
Oh,
about
no.
what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry, but I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Perhaps she'll come around.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Nice, that's a lost cost. No XP? Yeah. 140. Okay. 100%. Nice. Let's go for this one. Increase the range for value. The final item. What do we have here? Nice. Let's head over to Hogsmeade real quick and we'll come back here. Oh yeah, we have to find that page. I want to check the shop for gear, for level 4 gear. I don't know, just to see relatively how much stats we can get at max level. Well, I can see it all the way over there. Okay, it should definitely help
And
with
if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching.
finding that last page. I shouldn't buy. Wait, the gloves that I have are 113. Rube. Wait, this is 112. Scar.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
The uniform, sure. This one is a bit better.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by when
Just 2 fans? Huh. Plus 8. Plus 1. This most likely better ones.
I've heard that our dear Clementine drew you into her butterfly escapades. Unusual girl. Still, it takes all sorts.
No, he doesn't seem to be mad about that. Let's go upgrade him just for fun, and we gotta find the page. A tomb belonging to a Hogsmeade villager that seems to have attracted the attention of someone who's low. We could start from the top here, just in case. What traits do I have? Significantly increased damage of all damage spells. Okay, wait, I want to test this loadout. Oh, like our gear. 444 offense and 434 defense. Assuming that this one is higher than this one, then that means we can definitely find like better gear. I want to test it real quick. Let's go to this arena. Oh no, they're both. No, the same distance. Let's do this real quick and then we'll go find that beach and finish with the world. And we have this amount of time to start slithering. So with damage spells. So the other spells won't deal extra damage. Oh, that won't do damage.
Should think they felt that in London.
Let's see if the ancient magic attack is gonna be the stronger. Also, basic attack is a damage spell, I guess. This is with the damage reduction. I'm waiting in less than 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes and 22 seconds to finish all waves. Yeah, they were pretty powerful. And I feel like we can increase the power even a bit more if we get a bit strong gear, which I feel like is doable. Anyway, though, we'll probably go back to the room requirement. Let's start from here. Hopefully this longer rebellion range is going to be enough. There's no idea why I'm missing that thing. Nothing. Wish you could look like straight off. No, we can kind of. Part of me is kind of weird that what if I've opened like it or whatever that page up, unlocked it, but I just forgot to pick it up. Although I think they would have thought about that happening, made something to prevent it. Prevent you from like soft-making. It was a bloody baron.
The goblins had no prospect of success.
Yeah, the bloody baron. I can see that flute all over there. I can definitely see. This is like so.
Revelio.
Okay, I have really decent range. I'm gonna try to look below me, above me. What do you think?
Revelio.
Made it through that enormous field guide, did you?
No, I'm missing one thing. I want to go up here just in case, just to check every nook and cranny. Also, let's say if I've found the page before and it's just sitting there because I haven't picked it up, but it's not actually sitting there. Curious if in that case it would appear on the rebellion. Although if I went past the flying page, I think it'll stand out a bit. Look how far I can see the flute from.
Revelio.
Such a conundrum.
Revelio.
I don't think that's gonna help, by the way. This is for chests.
Revelio.
Mostly would just... Wait, I don't need the mini-map for that. They don't show on the mini-map. No.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
There's a chest up there.
Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, we have, let's speak with her. it's good. Yeah. A brunch professor, maybe? What is this place? Wait, I've never been in this room. There's nothing. Ah, cool. We have a spot. No, I can't find a way up there.
Revelio.
Oh, I think it's this one. Probably. Unput the possibility of having invincibility. Yeah, I didn't have invisibility back then. Well, this does not help with this place.
Revelio.
Am I legit broken somehow?
Revelio.
How can I have not found it by now?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Alright, let's head over to the final quest. I don't know. I don't know what's not showing up. Few guide pages. It says it's in the astronomy, but it's not.
Revelio.
As far as that. So far.
My highest regards for completing.
I haven't completed. I'm missing one thing. Why are they teasing me?
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 14.
Revelio. Confringo.
thought someone as young as me could save my uncle's life.
I'll try one more thing, but considering that the chest didn't show up when I was in the room a few minutes ago. There's a good chance whatever we're missing, even if we're closer, it won't show up. No, I just want to try flying around a bit.
Revelio.
So it's kind of like the last resort. And so do it outside. We're watching. How you doing? Oops.
Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Well, let's go to this final plans. Absolutely no idea what we're missing and why.
Revelio.
Wait, this is technically part of the astronomer wing?
Revelio. Sendo. Revelio. Professor, could you spare a moment?
How may I help you?
I'm interested in goblin
Interested in
rebellions.
the goblin rebellions of the past.
Ah, certainly. Their history is part of our history. In fact, you can trace most goblin rebellions to wizard intervention. More specifically, the laws governing wands and who may legally possess them. The Goblin Rebellion of 1612, for example, arose from goblin frustration over lack of representation on the Wizengamot. It became a terrible, blood-soaked affair. Take heart, though. Our current peace and prosperity shows that violence can be transitory.
Hogsmeade was attacked.
But Hogsmeade was just attacked, Professor.
If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, one of the 18th century's rebellions was led by Urg the Unclean. He had been dunked in a pond publicly by a group of young wizards, if you can imagine that. Another rebellion in 1752. The rebellion was so badly mishandled that Minister for Magic Albert Boot was forced to resign. That being said, his replacement, one Basil Flack, lasted mere weeks. Best sort of vindication, if you ask my opinion.
That's very interesting.
Please, go on.
2 months into Flack's tenure, bad went to worse when the werewolves allied with the goblins. Quite smartly, Flack resigned rather than deal with their combined forces. Minister Flack was succeeded by one Hephaestus Gore, who quickly quashed the Jewel uprisings with his signature brutality. It is worth noting that many historians believe this punitive response led to even more werewolf conflict. You have noted all of this, have you not?
Yes.
Oh yes, Professor. Please, continue.
Continue? I take it your thirst for knowledge has yet to be quenched.
I would love to hear more.
If you would be so kind.
I don't think we spoke
Professor
him
Dehds.
last playthrough.
I
I must have
rarely
missed him.
find an audience, captive or otherwise, eager to engage in such historical minutiae.
I find your lectures quite engaging, sir. Thank you for sharing your vast knowledge.
My sincere pleasure. Now, I do believe I should be preparing for my next class. Good day to you.
Okay.
Revelio.
Yeah, maybe I've just broken it somehow. No idea. There's still a final quest. It's not a rebellion page for sure.
Revelio.
That be? The undercloth should be over there. Oh, that's a door.
Revelio.
Hmm. That ought to be in the bell tower. Alright, to speak with her. Hello?
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even somehow ingratiated yourself with the Headless Hunt.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
100%. I'm kind of curious what happens if you do the barest of bare minimum.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've nothing left to do to complete your field guide.
Nice.
Most impressive. With your OWLs soon upon us, I am thrilled to see you so prepared. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
Yes. Let's try the next playthrough to focus more on the main storyline and just minimize everything extra. See what she'll say on the evil people. It still bothers me that this one thing missing somewhere. On the previous playthrough I found it. So what's wrong with it now?
Revelio.
Okay, everything? Hogsmeade Tower got everything only Hogwarts? The hell? Is that map chamber? Wait, hold on. Where exactly is the map chamber? I think it kind of leads out somewhere. That was... Yeah, what happens if you go to the to the map chamber after you've beaten the game? Still have the map.
Revelio.
There's a fig, it's not okay. Yeah, these guys have gone as well. I'm technically kinda underneath the store and the astronomy wing.
Revelio.
I'm technically still in the astronomy wing. Wait, I see it. There it is. We found it. Yeah, I'll make sure to remember this for next time. There we go. Yeah, 100. we don't have to finish with one thing left. Alright, well, let us finish though. And yeah, we can start Slytherin.
Revelio.
What's the counter date?
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now we can finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. The ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Yeah, we're not watching this half an hour credit movie again. There's a chest over there. Oh. What's this?
Alohomora. Revelio.
I've always said that travel...
Alright, well, let's see if we can make our next character. Everything is handed. 42 hours, fair enough. Main menu. Alright, we'll do Slytherin. Now let's try this time doing only the main quests. If I have to do any side quests, well, I'll have to get some assignments done, because I'll need some spells. But we'll try to finish the game with as little done as possible, just see what happens. Just see a different outcome. Also, let's see whether I'll get 100 points again. And after we're done with that, we'll do all the side stuff. Time begins, so 1st of September. Start game. This time we'll make a guy again. I had the British do the first playthrough. This one with someone else. Different. Let's have them. Still does look kind of British, but we don't. Yeah, let's go for them. Is she? Won't touch that. Let's go for that. Unibrow. Oh, I still have green eyes. Why do I think I had green eyes with my first character? I'm not sure. Just to represent like Slytherin. Yeah, we need a name.
A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be That was quite some.
I am indeed a student, but I could very...
I'm eager to get... It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going... A few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. I am indeed. A few cobwebs and... That was quite something.
This one's the deepest one, sure. What should we call him? Last name... Wait. Alright. No. What's in green tag? Sure. First name... Let me see how it's written. Okay, is that how you write it? Let's go from Silos. It means peaceful, which is quite the opposite, but you know, it's Silas Green Fang. Okay. Let's actually see the hairs. Oh, this looks a little beneath, so I don't. Wait, does it have that? Nice, no, that's better. I won't touch it. Alright, stop. Oh, Slytherin, here we go. The evilest of evilest
It
patrons.
appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've
We
had
can
way
technically
more
skip
days
this,
to find
but let's watch.
destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
Wait, there's an owl in the back, so the owl can see the too.
Wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol. What's that glow? I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did...
Oh, oh my god. No survives.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
I hope to reset it there.
We're somewhere in the Scottish...
I'll actually do it maybe when I take a break or
The port key was meant to
later if we die.
I do. This has not been the day either of us expected.
But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent! That was a bit rough.
You can target Dehds.
Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Yeah, see.
He led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Escape.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm?
Your wife's port key.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
What if he accidentally drops the key during the travel?
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Wait, you can skip this too? Oh, skip that.
In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing. Like the glow you saw on the portkey container? No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
There's a chest here? I must have missed it, but... Okay.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Well, hey, Cyrus, welcome back. How are you doing? Wait, something I've missed the first 2 times, but not found. A chest with 40 gold. Really good, nice, glad to get that.
We should be looking for.
I'm not sure. Sir,
I'm just starting my Slytherin character.
Indicate that I am
Finish
to access
Gryffindor.
the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
Nice, yeah. Excited to see the Common House.
that was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
This playthrough is going to be interesting. It's going to be the evil one. I'm going to pick all the evil choices.
Revelio. Yes,
Revelio.
a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing.
We're going to finish with a good playthrough though. Hufflepuff is going to be like a nice playthrough.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
Hufflepuff be smoking that magic grass.
Has the same glow as the one on the port key container.
I don't know, I'm most excited to see their common house. I feel like there'll be a good way to finish all the houses. Yeah. Well, I'm still curious to see the Slytherin playthrough. I do kind of wish there were like more differences, because I think they differ. Besides the common houses, I love the Hufflepuff one. Yeah, I have a good feeling about it.
Stay close. There will be no
So far, Gryffindor was like one quest different. The way you find them out. With Slytherin, you might be able to interact with the Blood Baron.
That glow again, but on the floor.
You know, initially I thought each house had a special minigame. Like when I found the minigame with the keys, I thought that was like the Ravenclaw one.
What happened? When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if
it's
the ground
universal.
was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should pass Lumos.
Got a bookshelf in my living room with the movies and some of the books. Nice. That sounds pretty cozy.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection.
Yeah, by the way, I got the Quidditch game. That new one. So I want to get the DLCs for this one, and they were like in a bundle. So I got the Quidditch. It was actually cheaper to get that bundle with the game than to just get the DLCs alone. The DLC bundle. Okay, yeah. That was the one you played, right? Potato! Yeah, nice. Quidditch Champions, yeah, I think that was the one. There's a chest over there. It's still invisible.
Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. Lumos.
Loot first, am I right? Yeah. Oh yeah, I have to review them.
I'm on my own this time.
That was like, I don't know, 39 gold, you know? That's way more than Rook would drop when I kill them. Also, this playthrough I want to try being the worst student possible. Because at the end of the game, this one. Destroy them. Like Professor Weasley kind of gives you a recap of everything you've done. So I want to kill both times. I heard the perfect one where you've completed everything. So I want to kill the one where you've done pretty much the bare minimum. No, I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't prevent Sebastian's son goes dead. But I thought maybe if I wait till I finish Rookwood and I tell Sebastian about that, maybe it will change it, but yeah, I didn't.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I've noticed that which one core you have doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, the whole like one, like all the specifics, they're just kind of like for role-playing reasons. Yeah, they didn't seem to do anything. During my first playthrough, by the way, I thought that Isadora has the same wand as you always. However, it was just like a random coincidence that I had the same wand as her my first playthrough.
This place? I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
Yeah. For the second playthrough I confirmed that.
That is a pensive.
It was just like a happy coincidence.
I wonder.
It would have been kind of a cool detail. The way like the wand chooses you.
My lead.
I'm a little late, but you missed the 2 chests in that room. Well, we're 60 gold behind.
In place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well.
I did pick that chest up before we entered the vault though, so that's progress. Because I actually missed that one the first 2 times I played.
See traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with
Yeah, it's pretty easy to miss.
anything to obtain.
Yes. And if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming. Who were they? I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
This game is fun, but can only be played a few times before it gets repetitive. True.
Seems my reputation.
Especially if you do all the collectibles with different bosses.
Beginning to think no one was ever gonna visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
At least like doing like the main choices now will add some diversity.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
You're just doing his job, true.
I have no
I'm kind of curious who's the boss of
Now,
Green Gods.
where were we?
This random basically has like free access. Kinda.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Oh, on my second playthrough, I forgot to try to find this place again.
Are you all right?
I was thinking how I want to try to find it.
Never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed
Almost squish.
totally unaffected by my magic.
Oh, it would have been a pretty quick playthrough.
Where?
Or if we stayed to fight Ranrock. We defeated Ranrock. Game over.
It seems those
The
who
world
set
is
up
saved.
the locket and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Because this is pretty close to the station, like the train station. So this might be in-game, this place where you teleport in. It is near Hogsmeade. You know, I could try saving and going to my other character real quick just to check it right now. Because I might forget again by the time we get the balloon. Rookie Games, Hogwarts Legacy. It'd be a cool detail if it's actually in-game.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
They're back. Alright, Cyrus.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
I'm really curious if we're gonna get points, like extra points at the end of the game.
Still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Because I think Slytherin is meant to default to win by default. But you know, you extra points. We need a house cup, so what if we're already in Slytherin?
Professor Weasley!
Although Professor Weasley could just deduce 100 points from from Slytherin for our actions.
You're just in time. Have a seat.
One hat to rule them all. One hat to rule them all.
Yes, a bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
When we start classes. I think we said this one last time. Just make sure we've said,
meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
daring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
The sorting hat will take your choice again. Slytherin house known for cunning, ambition, and a hunger for power. Yes. Sebastian really belongs here, except house.
You belong in Slytherin!
Jump back. Welcome back, Cyrus. We've donned the green mantle.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
No dinner.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Road to the dungeons we go.
As I
There's a troll in the dungeons.
I'm Professor Weasley.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to
And
your
what did
college.
Dumbledore do? He told all the students to go to their common rooms. And where the common rooms of the Slytherin? The dungeons, where the troll is.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
Madame Weasley.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
How does she know the password? Wait, what? Aspiration is such a... It's such a dumb password. Because it's like... It's not a word you say a lot, but it's a word that can come up in a conversation. Imagine like two, let's say, Gryffindor students walking by, and one accidentally says aspiration in the conversation, boom, Slytherin door is open.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
And so our third journey begins, the last but one. I think it only works for Slytherin. How would it know though? It's not...
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common.
Welcome to Hogwarts, find a common. It's not like the Gryffindor where you have like a portrait that can discern students. I need to head to my common room. It sounds as though there's some forces going nearby. Perhaps I should hold them. I guess magic. Kinda cozy. It's pretty, I don't know, stony. Sixth year. I'm gonna see one of the apples. Some sort of identification magic. It could be. Also, I want to check, since we're playing a male character again, I want to see if they have those guards that that stop you, prevent you from going to the girls' sleeping area.
Revelio.
Revelio. Honestly, this place is not bad. It's not really cozy, but it does look cool. Yeah, the girls don't. It's a chest back here, level 3. Oh!
Appears I won't be going up there.
Okay, we found it. It's probably gonna be a piece of gear, to be fair.
I can't go up there.
Well, now I wanna see the other houses.
That's off limits to me.
Now I kinda wanna see, if each house has a unique way to prevent you, now I wanna see the other ones.
Revelio.
Wait, the ghost room's a bit higher than the boys' one. Have the high ground.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Sebastian, Ominous, and Imelda.
Why do we even have flies? Might want to think that again.
Wait, that's actually really cool. They have windows that look straight into the lake? That is awesome. That is really cool. It would be really awesome if you could see if you have an event where the octopus thingy shows up and swims by.
Revelio.
Ooh, this place is not bad at all. Wait, let's save. Is it menu? Let's go try to find that place we spawn in. Before I've forgotten. Ooh, one more character. Let's go with her. I think it was a bit north of the train station. Right. Just think I'll have to do all these things twice more. I think we spawned somewhere over here. No, this is the train station, so somewhere over here. I'll teleport here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Oh, there's a chest over there. Yeah, it should be a bit north. I was curious if it's still there. It would be a really nice detail. Maybe I should have gone during the day. So we kind of see it somewhere over here, I believe. Yeah, this is the area. Let's wait for daytime, just because it would be easier to spot. Only to be on the ground. Can't spawn here? Why? The sheep. It's kind of at the end. Let's make it daytime so we can see. Now it's even more nighttime. Okay.
Revelio.
I don't think we were this much higher. I think it should be roughly over here. Hold on. I don't think it is here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It's too much towards Hogsmeade. Yeah, I don't think that place is in game. That's a shame. You roughly see You roughly see the tracks from like over here. It should be about here.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's not in game. Well, one thing has been debunked. Alright, let's go back to Slytherin. Okay. That would have been a nice touch if they added that true. I'm kind of surprised that they have omitted it because they have like a lot of details about like what quests you've done and like characters knowing about that. So I don't know, they've paid attention to some details, but yeah, they've omitted that.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Hogwarts hasn't been the same since Black.
They should be, yes.
Revelio.
Let's speak with
I knew that.
Sebastian. Also on the chest behind the statue. I'm guessing most likely a piece of gear. Because you can 100% the game without going inside of a common room.
Revelio.
So it's most likely going to be a piece of gear. It's level 3, it might be legendary.
Well, I suppose.
Sebastian.
No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs, who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was exciting, it was terrifying.
It was dreadful, certainly, but...
I was curious if it would be unique to Slytherin.
Interesting perspective.
I guess we'll find out eventually.
Managed to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
What do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't...
I didn't notice it just like that in other houses.
Seems
Other houses, I think they have like chests. Wait, the Gryffindor room has a
Good luck today.
kind of hidden chest like that. Wait, have you been to the Gryffindor room?
Revelio.
Just know if I show you whether it would be a spoiler. Not much. Well, there's a hidden room in the Gryffindor. A common room. So, I'll let you find it. Not spoil it. Imelda.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me.
I don't think Ravenclaw had one, but yeah, Gryffindor had.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Did Imelda backseating?
Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We had it handled.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Seem not know a lot about wizard chess.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan?
Not sure that would have
Always
worked.
going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me.
Oh, should have been a snack.
It's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you fly mode?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Farewell then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Goodbye. We shall never meet again. Wait, that's also the rock? Yeah, the Slytherin house is pretty cool, to be honest. Ominous.
I really hope we get to see, or at least...
And they're looking at the fish. What's up, Ominous?
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
We'd like to make an entrance. I bet he didn't see it coming.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Aha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Did you suspect you'd been
Are
Slytherin?
you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Do mermaids often appear outside the common room?
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Nice meeting you.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
I'm kind of curious now if you'll get mad.
Dear Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Violet McDowell. If he'll get mad when Sebastian shows me the undercroft. Or if he'll kind of go a bit easier. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Looks nice, yeah. They have a little pond. They have water. Waterfall. Wait, how'd you get in here?
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind.
Maybe because she's a professor.
Especially as you'll be expected to complete
But she's the head of like Gryffindor, that's cheating.
OWS.
She's infiltrating the enemy house.
They will determine what type of career.
This is the chest we're gonna have to fill.
After much discussion with the headmaster.
Honestly, that's probably one of the only side quests I'll do
We've devised
right now.
something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Just want to get that cool cloak.
Here you are.
Here you are. There I am. Very cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yes, ma'am. Unless the lines on the cloak from the chest glow when you cast spell. Yeah, that's true. That's why I kind of just hit this foo-foo. That's why I use it only.
Will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
That's cool.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Lumos.
Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue?
Revelio.
Revelio.
Details the field guide can provide. Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Just.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Which won't let me pick up the
It
chest.
contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yeah, they won't let me do it. I have to come back for it. Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Yes, ma'am.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What's Hogsmeade?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
I like the minigame in Charms classes. Yeah, it's fun. What exactly is Defense Against Dark Arts? This time I have to win. The first 2 times I couldn't win against the Nazis, so I need to win right now. You gotta win.
Can you tell me more?
Also, with my Gryffindor character, my last Summoner's Court against the Professor went so well. I managed to push all of his ball off the court, so he ended up losing with 0 points. It was pretty mean, but you know, he's a tough cookie. Easier said than done. True. I have 2 more chances, so I just gotta win. Into more about Charms class.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Charms.
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy
Takes
Professor
practice,
Raymond.
true.
He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented.
The thing is that I think I've lost maybe 1 Summoner's Court if we exclude the Natty tutorial one. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor.
And I've managed to win pretty much all of the rest, like first try.
And you have much to learn.
It's just like I'm struggling against
Your
Natty.
professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
That is just a tutorial in my opinion. She is, but I want to win against her. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Yeah, it's about principles.
What Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil.
I haven't heard what she says when you win, you know?
Ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid
With my
foundation
brain.
in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
He did so.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well...
I'm guessing for Hogsmeade you'll choose Sebastian. I'm not sure. First playthrough I chose Natty, second one I went for Sebastian, so I've already gone with both of them once.
It may require a bit
Or we could do
flexibility
Natty and next
with your
playthrough Sebastian
she
again.
would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
I've already done this. Also, I've done the cross once with Natty once and once with Sebastian. I think with this character I want to do them solo.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of
And
guides,
Slytherin gotta stick together in my
so that
opinion.
I may avoid another not so
Cyrus.
subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we include?
I have bad news for you.
Unfold it and have a look.
This is gonna be the evil playthrough, so... So in the end, we're gonna turn Sebastian in. Because both times I kept his secret. Let's go for Charms class. Yeah. You know what? Just because we turned him in, we'll go with him this time.
Thank you.
Just for some more support towards the come.
Quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Welcome to Hogwarts. Alright, we'll do side quests once I've kind of finished the game. Like, we'll do as little as possible, just because I want to see what Professor Weasley's gonna tell me at the end. Do you know the math doors? What are the math doors?
Professor Ronan tends to go on. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Nice. Basically gotta solve 2 math problems. Oh, those, yeah, I've done them.
There's an open seat here.
The one with the...
Hello, I am Nettie.
with the beasties
You are the
on
new
them.
student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I've done 100% on both characters so far.
Shall we begin?
Like all collectibles and such.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm.
We're gonna 100% all the houses.
Confident
That's the
you
goal.
will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
One changes color, the other one changes size.
Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
We just got here.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
I like Professor Ronan. Well, he's the student's favorite.
That is not bad.
You are
After
a
all.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an
Yeah, he's always so cheerful. He
I was
is.
thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Now the moment of truth. This is my last but one chance to redeem myself. Full focus mode.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with
We are back,
mastery,
alright.
as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm
Good,
to
someone's
the
in the
test,
background.
right?
Isn't it kind of unfair for... This game is a bit unfair for Ominous, because, well, I can't see. They could learn the timing, to be fair.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
No wonder you know Ominous isn't one of the challengers.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
So...
Accio, think of this like excellent control there.
Okay, 50-50. That's good, that's good. Wait, I'm not fighting for it.
That's it. Splendid.
Okay, 100... Ooh, 150. Alright. Practice? Technically would have won.
Good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care
Yes,
to give
friendly.
our student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Nice if she goes first.
Here we go.
Here we go again.
There we go.
I just gave her 50 points.
Very good.
Well, not 50, 20. The moment is upon us. Come on, fall off, fall off, fall off.
Really?
At least I got 52. I'm leading by 20. Don't you dare. Okay, so the goal would be to get this to 50 without touching this, because I'll most likely bring it to.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
How about you stake one? Come on, stop, 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 stop. Stop! Nice! I won! I need to take a screenshot. Get the mess of the screenshot. I've redeemed myself.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Redemption. My redemption arc. Wait, this is the second one. I need to win this one too.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Hold on. Let me delete that second screenshot. That's the one I don't need. I have 123 screenshots. Sheesh. That's a lot.
Focus now, you will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
I think the safety would be to try to get to this. Stop, 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 stop. Okay, 50. 50, 50. Okay, 50.
Well done.
Okay, I'm leading. Wait, her boy's heading towards mine. Don't you dare. Stop, 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 stop. I won. What?
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural.
I am a natural. Yes. Won. Nice.
Very good, both
I've won.
of you. Well done.
He had snakes on his like I don't know, like the rope holders. Who's the like? It's like the head of Slytherin house. Ooh, I won.
Gather your things on the way out.
Now I've tasted victory against Natty for the first time.
I must admit, I think I underestimated
You
you.
sure
It
did.
took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm back. Welcome back, Cyrus. I won. I managed to win. I got both like the practice and the 2 games against Natty. I got a 150 out of 150. I didn't try to push her boss off, I just tried to get like 150 and it worked. I'm holding my own.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu.
Nice job,
just
thank
before
you.
the 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me.
Are you curious to see other schools, by the way, Cyrus? In like, if they do a Hogwarts Legacy in another school, because they're making a second game, right? What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
I wonder what other schools look like. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to play in the other ones.
School that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic the same in Wagadu? In Wagadu, there's... She said that they're being taught, like pretty much everyone is being taught how to be an animagus, so if there's a game set there, you'd most definitely be able to transform. Surely the magic is wicked. Wait, that's pretty mean, but mean playthrough.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Thank you for telling me about Wagadu.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you.
That's gonna be funny though, because the quest option, like the required option, is always like something positive, and it'll be like, we'll say the meanest thing, and then they'll be like, thank you, pleasure talking with you.
If you would, humans.
Yes, sir.
So inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as
Well, there you
gifted a
go.
student as Miss Onai.
Terrificus to Talos. We have spells on the walls.
Is always a fierce competitor.
Hoping to order grinds for lunch?
Distracted of late.
What are grinders?
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instructions
Petrificus totalis, Botego, Ribius, Nox
Hear
Lumos.
from me soon regarding a special assignment that
What type of sandwich? What does it have inside?
Revelio.
Nice charms class. Well, I had a really good sandwich today.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Student, aren't you?
Thank you, I love that. With like tomato, mozzarella, pesto and olives, so it was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break, however, because nature is calling, and we'll keep going. Consider it local. This bar should be a different color as well, but we'll see once we make some progress. Get many get mine with chicken, bacon, and with mozzarella. Ooh, mozzarella is pretty good. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Oh, enjoy, Cyrus. And also, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Okay. All's good? Yeah, let's go.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Wasn't too challenging lesson.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Next, we have defense against the dark arts. It's time to beat Sebastian up.
Revelio.
Begin.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
He underground. He did.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I bet Dominus didn't see that coming either.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a good. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
No Lumos? I can't use Lumos.
This should be easy.
This can't be your first duel. Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Oh, I want to stupefy him.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor
It
Hagrid.
would have been points to Slytherin either way.
If what I've seen today is
We're
any
both Slytherin.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Lumos, nice work.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Alright, Sebastian. The loser goes in the Iron Maiden.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It was, now I used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds suspicious.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
She's suspiciously standing there listening to us talking about the unsanctioned duels.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Right, what have we got next? Usually after class. Which is pretty close. Well, I haven't moved that many flus anyway, so... Would we like to not rerun? Is the statue broken? Yeah, it's broken. Wait, I can collect this, but I don't want to collect them yet. Oh, there was a page flying. I'm gonna do collectibles we're done with the game as well. The least amount of progress, or like side stuff possible.
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
No.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
What's a spellcraft?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
What more can you tell me about the potions shop?
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
So there really isn't Ollivanders here?
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Ready to go. More stock and ready to go.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate.
Alright, let's go with Sebastian this time.
Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Sebastian, I think.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Oh, yes, the after class.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
But I thought there's a flu right over there and one over here.
Ah, there you are.
Alright, I doubt we can skip this. Yeah, well, we can't skip it because it's part of the requirements reparo.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
What is the purpose of the tasks?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll complete the tasks.
Start on the task right away, Professor.
Collect the flying page in the defense against the Dark Arts
This is the
Tower.
right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh.
Got it. A flying page must be brilliant.
I trust the preliminary task?
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Lumos.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover. Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Level 3.
Revelio.
Okay. Let's get these. Welcome to Hogsmeade, and head right over to Hogsmeade. I want to get some percentage just to see the quality, but well, it should be green.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
No. That's good.
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
You get nervous when the
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
We gotta beat Natty the second. The next playthrough as well with Hufflepuff. This will pick horror.
That's nice to hear. I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
To see if she'll say something different after we've been on the way to Hogsmeade.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me.
Revelio.
Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest.
Revelio.
Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriff?
likely already named them too.
Prance Hoof and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Oh,
Besides me.
hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous.
Revelio.
I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, we can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Why? No. Don't throw rocks. Hold on. I wanna pick the leech. Oh, I must have picked the third one. Okay. Best rules.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Accio, let me also.
How you became so
Revelio.
We can grab that. No.
Accio.
Let's go and get the leeches. Ooh. Problems. I'm sure I got those, but nice. Oh, from the quest. The city hat. The city scarf.
Revelio.
Wait a minute.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But
Revelio.
you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's... So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Nice. Oh, level 4? I can't use it. Guess I can't use this one either. To have a level. Oh, I can use this one. This one will be the same, so we can sell it.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station.
Potting table.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Shall we get down to negotiations? Making gold, considering we need quite a lot. That's good. I need to get this.
Feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
In fact, we can collect these because I don't think they come for the 100%. Let's get the one.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
We'll go. One time.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Swish.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Right, let's see what we'll have this time. So far I had this one, and what was the other one? I think I was saving this for Hufflepuff.
How intriguing.
I think we had this one, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll go for this one. It looks the most evil one.
Curious indeed.
Or this one. Can I rotate it? Or it doesn't let me rotate.
How intriguing.
It's either this one or
Curious indeed.
classic black. I feel like that's a bit too basic. Let's go for natural. Okay.
How intriguing.
What wood type? I have no idea what I got. Yeah, what types I got this time. Blackthorn. I'm kind of positive it's not Blackthorn. Well, it's the chance of getting like the same one twice, or like the third time is still kind of low. Let's go for the shortest one.
How intriguing.
Quite bendy. We've had Phoenix hair, we've had Unicorn feather, Unicorn hair, and now Dragon heartstring.
The Dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Known for producing powerful magic. This is the one for us. What's a little bit?
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
You know what the first spell that Dragon Heart or Dragon Strength, whatever. One should cast. It's Lumos. Repairing.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
No, hello there.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Let's go
What can I
forward.
do for you today?
Let's do these. And these two.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Now, just need to get that one. The seeds.
Well, hello there.
Well, hello there.
Revelio.
Anything around? Okay.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
So,
Do have a look around.
should I buy
Plenty of ingredients
mouse
to pique
weed?
your interest, I'd wager.
Well,
Let's
that's
see
everything.
what
I'll go and find Sebastian.
we'll have plenty since we'll do all the collectibles at the end of the game, or like after the main story. Usually, we have plenty of time to get it. Let's meet with Sebastian. Right time. Hello.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
They sure does not start your troll challenge, by the way.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Oops.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Oh, Sebastian, good point.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Look out!
You see every battle in time.
He's faltering. A few more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Damn it, guys. We can collect these chests, by the way, because they just keep going. It would be useful.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Yeah, so let's see about that's far too
Very
dangerous.
kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yes. Additional screen roll. Level 3 legendary. Well, good luck affording it. Well, technically they're not better. So this one? Excellent. Well, I could have honestly bought one if I didn't buy the seeds. But it would have been pretty silly to buy a legendary at this
I'd say
point.
we've earned a
There's over
butterbeer or
3.
two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
Oh, you got pulverized.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to...
Oops, wrong way.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Just the page flying.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Such a Krampus.
You're not telling me.
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a
Lodgok.
treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
So close to Ranrock.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Why does my face look so
Butterbeer's on
gloomy?
me.
Shiny.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood?
Look how shiny my
What are
skin
you not
is.
telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
Actually, my whole fit is wet. How did I get wet?
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
It wasn't raining. Was Sebastian outside the 3 broomsticks? Yes, sir. Oh, it's so pretty during the night. You see Hogwarts up there.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. but we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Hogwarts. Still in common room. Oh, they gave it to you. Free. Wait, on the right in the background there's like one of those maze challenges gate. Damn, crack the heat up. Okay. Am I tripping or am I running like slow? Like slowly.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Wait, if that's the way out, what's this?
Revelio.
Which rooms are these? Oh, the 7th year. Wait, so you're telling me there's 1, 2, 3, 7 years in Slytherin? Alright, this is second room, so double it to 6. The beds do seem kinda, I don't know, not enough for the amount of students. Alright, well, let's pick a space to sit. Let's go up there. Right next to the window. Kind of curious if this is actually underwater, like the lake. Because this would be the only way you see underwater, because you can't technically swim. You can just on the surface, do it on the surface. Okay. Well, let's give it a save. And we'll call it a night. I should be on tomorrow. I'm done with my like Saturday. Here. Last Saturday, I finished my final Saturday class, so from tomorrow we should have like normal Saturday study streams. So yeah, I should be on tomorrow with a study stream. Let's get over the spiders. And yeah, and this is my Discord. I'll keep you updated there. And yeah, tomorrow we'll do a study stream Saturday, and we'll be back on Sunday with more Hogwarts. Not sure if we'll be able to get the achievement. Because when we get to the map chamber, we'll get the last but one achievement of the game. Yeah, the Slytherin achievement. Yeah, we're making pretty good progress. Last but one character and house. Anyways, we'll keep going on Sunday with Hogwarts tomorrow study stream. Alright, I appreciate you all being here today, keeping company, looking, chatting, stuff, my hangout, and watching the stream. And I'll see you all tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one. Take care. And I'll see you soon. Bye.